Hey, how we doing, everybody? How we doing today, everybody? Well, been a long week for me, man. Been trying to get some jigs made. Um, I haven't did any fishing this week, but I plan on doing some fishing this weekend. Look, guys, today we are going to build a black and orange. That's a disco orange. That's a 16th ounce pillow head. It's already painted and cured. It is ready to go. Let's see. You can see, yeah, you can see that sparkle in there. Look at that. It's a pretty orange. I have a lot of people ask about this black and orange. So let's see. We're going to get started today. We are going to use red thread. Red thread today, y'all. Let's see. All right. So everybody remember, we're gonna start at the base of our head. Right? Always use have them a little about 3-inch tag line. I'm just gonna follow that tag line all the way to the back, all the way to the point of my hook. The point of my hook, remember, is right at the edge of my vise. I just stick it right inside the edge of my vise. That way I'm not pricking my finger or cut my thread. All right, now we got it run to the back. We're going to cut the little tag line off. I'm going to make me another wrap, a full wrap, all the way back to the base of the head, y'all. Today we're going to be using a red flash. Look at that. You can see it in there, y'all. Yeah. So remember, we just make us a little horseshoe, just like that. Make us a little horseshoe. Right around, and we just kind of butt it up right against our thread. See, I'm pulling on a thread right there. We're going to wrap that all the way down to the point of our hook. Look at that. We got our flash tied in. Remember, I don't like to cut our flash the same length. They got a tendency to stick together in the water. So I'm going to cut one of them a little bit shorter. It doesn't have to be much. You don't have to waste much of it, which I did. But anyway, it's a little bit shorter. As you can see the difference there. There we go. All right. We've already got our feathers cut today. I had some laying on my desk right here. We're actually going to use just straight black neck hackle today, y'all. If I can get my fingers to work, heck, anyway, just straight black neck hackle. Remember, we're going to put our V's together. What I mean by V, for new guys, new people, what I mean by the V's, once I cut my feather, it cut into a V there. So I'm just lining those up. Get them all nice and neat. Sorry, my fingers aren't really wanting to work perfect today. Anyway, there we go. So a lot of people don't do it, but I like to. That way I get it good tied in. So about the first 16th of an inch or so, I'm going to strip them feathers back. Right back down to the core of that feather. That way, I got something good to tie to, y'all. Now, remember, when we're putting them on, we're going to lay them flat, get them straight as we can. We are not going to bear down on our thread when we start wrapping. Sorry. If we bear down on our thread, and they move, then we got to unwrap it. We don't do that. So we're just going to put a couple of light wraps around it. I did not put any tension on that. I'm going to get my feathers just how I want them. All right. Then we will start tying it down. We're going to wrap all the way to the base of the head and then come all the way back to the tip of the hook. That way we got our feathers completely tied in. They're nice and neat and they're straight, as you can see there. All right. Now, I like to tie mine off. Remember, 2 wraps. We'll wrap it 1, 2, 3, 4. Go straight over the head with your loop. Tie it down. That way, basically, all it is it's a knot. We just tied it off. That's all we did. I'm gonna start it, get wrapped back around to the tip of my hook. All right, so we're gonna use multicolor today. We're gonna be using orange and black. Orange and black for our body material. All right. The orange material, it's not a feather, but I'm saying the consistency of it. You see how I stripped that back to just get down to the bare rope? That way I got something good to tie to. I like to do that. Now the black is a different style. You can't do that. It's not made to do that. So anyway, we're gonna put those 2 tips together. Get it lined up. All right. Now we're going to lay that across the back of our hook all the way to the base of the head. All right, I got it laid right across. We're going to do the same thing. Some light wraps just up to the base of the head. Just some light wraps. I'm not putting a whole bunch of tension. That way it's all straight. Bam. All right, now when I get it where I want it, we are going to tie that in. We're going to wrap it a good, solid, uniform coat of thread all the way back to the tip of our hook. All right, see, we tied in. All right, now we're going to tie that off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie that off. Man, all right, we tied in, y'all. All right, now we're going to use my little lazy man deal here. We're going to go back to the front. Just hang your thread over. All right, now we're going to start just twisting this in our fingers. I had a few feathers get in there. Sorry about that. All right, we're going to twist it. That way it's nice and even. Well, we got, it's just spread out, you know, the orange and black, nice and even. That's what we're going for, nice and even colors. My vise here is made to turn, so we are going to wrap it. When we start wrapping, we want a nice, level finish. We want it to be level and straight, you know, the entire body. We may have to double wrap it in places, single wrap it, you know, just depends. But anyway, we want a nice, level, straight body. So that was too much. All right, now, once I get to the base of my head, I like to just kind of take my fingers and make sure it's nice and tight. Okie dokie. Get my little lazy man fingers out of the way there. All right, I'm holding tension on this, as you can see. We're going to go 2 wraps in the front, and we're going to go 2 wraps behind it. And I am putting a little tension on there. 2 wraps behind it. I'm going to go back in the front. 2 wraps in front. 2 wraps behind it. All right. Now, once I got that done, I'm going to use my bent scissors there. All right, I'm going to reach up in there. I'm going to cut the excess off my body material. All right. And don't worry about it. If you got a little excess, you got a little bit hanging off or whatever, you can straighten that up once you finish. Anyway, so now we are going to do our whip finish with our whip finisher here. Remember, it's designed to catch this hook here and then wrap around the back side of it. So, catch it and wrap it. See, now we're going to make us a V right there. You see the V pattern? All that V is doing is wrapping around the head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push the bottom in, it pops off. You seen it pop off, okay? Pull your thread tight, it slides off the hook in the front. I always like to do it twice. So we're going to do it again. And that's not going to hurt to do it 4 or 5 times, 6 times, whatever. So, and the more thread you have out, you know, the easier it is. So, well, that's it, guys and gals. That is a finished product. And like I said, you know, where I cut my excess off, I had a little bit, you know, hanging over. So, we are going to fix that up. Look at that. Sorry, bad angle. So anyway, you can see it. Got her flash. And hey, that's actually a good color. I'm actually going to try that out. I'm actually going to use that color tomorrow. Black and orange, y'all. Hey, if y'all like this video, hey, click the like and subscribe. If you got any questions on this jig making, hey, I will help you out any way that I can. You can email me at texascajunOutdoors@gmail.com. I will answer it, you know, as soon as I get it or as soon as I get a minute. But don't be afraid to ask, guys. If you want to see something, you know, that I do, whether it be the paint process, whether it be something, you know, slow or up close, hey, just let me know, guys. Look, I could not be doing this without y'all. I'm just kind of getting this channel started. Been doing this quite a while, and I learn new stuff every day. But hey, guys, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, and God bless.